Okay, my love. So we are going to look at the case of Adnan Syed. So right here, you guys had to take a quiz, right? Oh, you know what? Let me actually. Okay. So now I can see everybody. Okay. So right here, you guys had a quiz, right? And the quiz was about Adnan Syed. Who is Adnan Syed? Someone type in the chat. Who is Adnan Syed? Okay. To talk, you need to click the microphone button. If you click the microphone button, you can talk. Anthony, who is Adnan Syed? ¿Quién es esto? Dime. Okay, espera. Quedé muy. Okay, everyone see this? If you click, but you need to click this button to talk. ¿Entiendes eso? ¿Comprendes ça? So, Sardia, click this button. Okay, Sardia, who is Adnan Syed? Do you remember? No? What about, who is Adnan Syed? ¿Recuerda? No recuerda? Now, what about you? Do you remember?
I think so. Adnan Syed is the victim, no?
I can't hear you. Can you say it louder?
Is the man who they accused to kill Neil.
Good job, dude. Yes. Okay, so Adnan Syed, I'm going to type it so everyone can see, okay? Adnan Syed is a boy who is accused of killing Haley. Okay. ¿Cómo se dice accuse en español? Eso palabra. ¿Cómo se dice eso? Anthony? ¿Cómo se dice accuse? Accuse? How about in Creole? How do I say accuse?
Accusé.
Accusé? Okay. So we know this word, right? It's a
Avocat.
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 Okay. And then how do I say, we know the word killing, right? I think matar in Spanish. ¿Cómo se dice kill in Spanish?
Matar.
Matar. And in Creole?
Yeah.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we understand this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to read work on answering these questions that we have here. Okay? So okay, so this was your first quiz, right? The introduction to the case. So the first question is, who is Rabia Chaudhry and why is she interested in this case? Does anybody remember who is Rabia? Does anybody remember?
I think he is sister of Adnan's best friend.
Good job. Is that her name again?
I think she's a lawyer too.
She's a lawyer. Yeah, good job. Was that? Yeah, so she's a
She,
lawyer and she is Adnan's best friend's sister. But
she's
let's
interested in this case because she believes in Adam is innocent.
good job. I'm so proud. What I want to do is I want to look at the transcript. Does everyone remember when I posted this Adnan Syed transcript? So this, if we go to classes, we go to Google Classroom, right? And let's say we look at Miss Greer's 7th period. So I click on that. If I scroll, right here, Adnan Syed transcript. If I click on this, I see this. Okay? So I'm going to scroll. I'm going to go. One is okay. So if I scroll down for the first question, if I want to answer the first question on the quiz, right? Who is Rabia Chaudhry? Why is she interested in this case? Right? I'm going to look right here where it says Rabia Chaudhry, and I'm going to read this part to find my answer. Okay? So right here, it says we're going to read this together and look for the answer. So we're looking for who is Rabia and why is she interested? Why does she care? Okay? So it says, I first heard about this story more than a year ago when I got an email from a woman named Rabia Chaudhry. Okay, so we know that this is going to be important, right? Rabia knows Adnan pretty well. Her younger brother Saad is Adnan's best friend, and they believe he's innocent. So what Revnel told us is exactly this, right? We're going to highlight this. So Rabia is friends with Adnan. That is who Rabia is. Rabia is friends with Adnan. She cares about the case because she thinks he is innocent, right? And that's exactly what Revnel told us. So now we've answered the first question, right? That's our answer. Okay, so we have our first answer. Does anybody have any questions about that first answer? Anthony, any questions? ¿Tienes preguntas para esta respuesta? Sardia, question? Anybody else?
No.
No? It's good? ¿Entiendes esto? ¿Comprendes?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Radai? Radai, ¿comprendes? Radai, does this make sense, my love?
Yes, miss.
Yeah, do you see where we got that answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Suhailan, mi amor, ¿entiendes esto? Suhailan? What about Roberto? ¿Comprendes, Roberto? All right, I'm taking silence as a yes. Okay, so now we're going to look at the second question, okay? The next question says, do you think Rabia is credible? What is this word? How do I say credible in Creole? How can I say credible in Creole? Anyone? Can someone tell me? No one knows? Group? Someone type in the chat. How do I say credible? Okay, let's do this. If we do not know that word, even though I'm pretty sure it's a cognate, what we can do is if we go back to 7th period, right? Or 6th period or 8th period, it doesn't matter. If we go back to where it says stream, if we look right here, we have something that is listed called Adnan Syed vocabulary, okay? I'm going to click on this link.
It's crazy in Creole.
In Creole, it's credi. Thank you. Is that
Yes.
right now?
I know. It's crazy.
Credi. Okay. So we're gonna go where it says Adnan Syed vocabulary. And here we have is Adnan Syed, and this is Hae Min Lee. This is the girl that died, and this is the boy that is accused, right? We said accusé,
Yes.
accused of killing her. Okay? So now we're going to scroll. And in the vocabulary, you just click, and now you know how to move through these vocabulary slides. So let me show you an example. Let's use credible, right? This is the word that we're talking about in the question. Do you think Rabia is credible? We are trying to understand, what does this word mean? What does it mean to be credible? So I click. In Creole, yep, it's a cognate, right? So we have crédible. I'm trying to say my French accent. Crédible. And then in Spanish, I don't know how I would say that. Creíble, maybe? Okay, so the definition. Believable. If someone is credible, we believe what they say. We trust them. How do I say trust in Spanish or in Creole? How do I say trust? Sardia, how do I say trust in Creole?
Well,
How do I say it?
well,
Okay, how do I say it in Spanish? Maybe Anthony or Roberto or Suhailen. How do I say trust, or Revnel? How do I say trust in Spanish? ¿Cómo se dice esto?
Acreditar.
Acreditar? Okay. So do we understand credible means, do we trust them? Okay. So now if I click again, I have an example. Por ejemplo, Cristiano Ronaldo, I love Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Is credible when he talks about soccer because he is a professional soccer player. So he is credible because we trust him. He is professional. ¿Comprendes ça?
yes.
Okay, ¿entiendes esto?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So now we're going to look back at this question. Do you think Rabia is credible? Does she have bias? This is the next word that we need to understand to answer the question. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my vocabulary right here. And I'm going to find the word bias, this word. Okay, so I'm going to click. So bias in Haitian Creole is going to be petit puis. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And in Spanish, parcialidad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. And in French, biais? No sé.
Yeah.
So I click again. Bias means preference for one thing or group over another. So let's look at an example to understand what this means. Okay? Okay. For example, if Andre is Miss Greer's favorite student, okay? Andre is Miss Greer's favorite student. And Miss Greer gives him an easier, ¿cómo se dice easy?
Fácil.
Fácil.
Yeah.
Quiz than the other students. Miss Greer has bias. Okay? So bias is when you prefer, ¿cómo se dice? How do I say prefer?
Mm-hmm.
Espera. Prefer.
Preferencia.
Preferencia. Sí. Preferé.
Prefiero.
Okay. we know this word, right? It's when you prefer something more than something different. Okay? ¿Entiendes eso ejemplo? To Helen or Anthony or ¿Entiendes esto?
Yeah.
How about comprensa? Right, or does this make sense? Do we understand the word bias now? ¿Entiendes eso palabra? Comprensa.
Me creo.
Yeah. Yeah, Anthony, ¿tienes una pregunta?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, so now that we understand these words, we are going to try to answer this question. Okay? So we are looking for, do you think she is credible, right? Credible? Am I saying that right? Do you think she has bias? Patipui? Partialidad? Okay. So let's go back to the transcript and read leer to find out if we can trust her. Okay? So we are going to keep reading right here. Everyone see where I am?
Yeah.
Okay. Her brother Saad was at Rabia's office too the first time I went. He's 33, a mortgage broker, more laid back than Rabia. They told me about Adnan Syed, their friend. Not just a good kid, but an especially good kid. Smart, kind, goofy, handsome, so that when he was arrested for murder, so many people who know him were stunned. So Rabia says, he was like the community's golden child. Sarah Koenig, oh really? Talk more about that. So Rabia says, he was an honor roll student. This means that he got all A's, really good student. Volunteer EMT, like a doctor. He was on the football team. He was a star runner on the track team. He was the homecoming king. He led prayers at the mosque. Everybody knew Adnan to be somebody who was going to do something really big. So this is what Rabia says Adnan did. Okay? So she says he's a good student, right? That he volunteers, I mean he does not get paid. He does not make money as like a doctor. He was a star runner on the team. That means that he was the best. La mejor. I said that wrong. Mejor? How do I say the best in Creole? Meilleur. Okay. So that's what Rabia said. Now we have to look and see, is Rabia telling the truth? Verdad. Right? Is it true? Do we trust her? Is she credible or no? We do not trust her. She is not credible. Okay? ¿Entiendes esto? ¿Comprensa? So the reporter says, I later fact-checked all accolades, of course, and learned that Rabia was mostly right, though she sometimes gets a little loosey-goosey with the details. Adnan was an EMT, but he did not volunteer. he was paid for it. He made money. He was on the track team, but he was not a star. He did play football, and he did lead prayers on occasion. So I'm gonna highlight this. I think that this is gonna be really important. Because if we look at this, did Rabia tell us the truth? What do you guys think? Did Rabia tell us the truth? So Rabia said, we go up, Rabia said he was an honor roll student, volunteer EMT, right? If we look here, what is true? He is an EMT, but he did not volunteer. Did Rabia tell us the truth? ¿Entiendes mi pregunta? Comprend mon question? Okay, then so did Rabia tell us the truth? If Rabia said he volunteered, right? But the truth is that he did not volunteer. And Rabia did not tell us the truth.
Yo, what's up? Kadang udah ada kelas tak?
So Rabia did not tell us the truth. Does that mean when we answer this question, is Rabia credible?
Yes.
Why?
Mucho cuña.
Hold on.
¿Por qué? ¿Es ella credible? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I think he's credible. Like, shoot. Oh, what the fuck?
Is that John?
Yeah, I said he's credible, but I don't know the reason.
Ah, okay. So what do we say credible means, right? It's someone that we trust,
Yeah.
right? If Rabia lied, she did not tell us the truth, 100%.
Yeah.
Can we trust her?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
right.
why?
Oh, let me read it again.
Can I give an example? Okay. If Miss Greer said, if I say that we are going back to school tomorrow, if I say we are going back to school tomorrow, but I lied. ¿Cómo se dice lie?
Lie? Lie?
Lie. I typed it in the chat. Lie. ¿Cómo se dice?
That means Monty.
Monty, right?
In Creole, yeah.
Monty en Creole. Mentirosa, right? En español, yo soy un mentirosa. Cuando yo dije mañana tienes la escuela. Pero en verdad no escuela. See? If I say there is school tomorrow, but in truth there is no school, I lied. ¿Comprendes?
Yeah.
¿Entiendes esto? Okay. So if Rabia told us a lie, right? Rabia said that he was a volunteer. But the truth is that he did not volunteer, right? That is a lie.
Yeah.
Can we trust somebody who lies?
No.
No, right?
No.
So
Yeah.
our answer to this question, is she credible?
And she doesn't have any bias, I think.
Yeah, so that's a really good point. We're going to talk about bias in 1 second. We're going to say Rabia is not 100% credible because she lied about Adnan. He okay. She is not 100% credible because she lied about Adnan. He was not a volunteer, EMT. Now we have to look at this part. I think it was Revnell that pointed it out. Bias. Does she have bias, right? Bias is when we prefer someone more than something else. Does she have bias for Adnan? Does she prefer Adnan? Does she want Adnan to be innocent? What do you guys think? Do you want Adnan?
I think bias is when you love me more than other people.
Yes, good job. 100%. That was Jean Mondesir, right? Was that Jean who said that? So Jean, if bias is when you love someone more than other people, does Rabia love Adnan more than other people? Does she care about Adnan?
No.
No?
What does that mean?
He said no. Does she like Adnan more than other people? Someone said no. Who said no?
Me.
Is that
John.
John?
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny, why do you think no? Why do you think she does not love Adnan more than other people? Okay,
She
said no.
not sure that, like.
Hmm?
What means?
So can you see the chat? Can everybody see our chat that we have?
No.
No? Okay, let me show you. Because that makes it easier to understand. Okay, so right here, you guys have this chat button, right? If we click it, you guys can see I've been typing all of my questions. So if you can't hear me or if you don't understand, my questions are here.
Oh, no.
Okay, does everybody see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Perfect. So my question is, we're talking about bias, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think it was Jean Mondesir who told me that bias is when you like someone or you love someone more than everybody else. So we need to decide, does Rabia have bias for Adnan? Does she like Adnan more than everybody else? Does she want Adnan to be innocent? That is the question that we're trying to answer. Do we remember? How does Rabia know Adnan? What did we say? Revnell, do you remember? We answered it up here, right?
Yes.
When we said, who is Rabia Chaudhry? Why is she interested in this case? What did we say? Read this to me that I said.
Oh, she's scared.
She cares, right? Why does she
Yes.
care about this case?
Because she think he's innocent.
Not necessarily that he loves her, but she cares about Adnan. Why does she care about Adnan?
Because he don't want because she don't want to see Aden in trouble or in prison.
Yes, she does not want to see. Who was that? Was that
That's
you?
yes.
Good job, buddy. Okay, so she does not want to see him in trouble. Remember, we said that Rabia is friends. Ooh, oh, okay. Rabia. Goodness, guys, my computer. Rabia is friends with Adnan, right? They are friends. So if we said that bias is when you like someone more than other people, we can say that Rabia does have bias because she is friends with Adnan. She likes Adnan more than other people. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
¿Entiendes esto? Anthony, ¿entiendes? So we said that Rabia tiene bias porque ella es un amigo de Adnan y ella preferencia. See? Okay. So we're gonna go right here back to our answer, right? Because now we need to answer this part of the question. Does she have bias? So we are gonna say Rabia has bias because she is friends with Adnan. Okay? And it tells us to use evidence from the video to support your answer. So we need to include evidence. So we are going to go back to this, and this part that we highlighted right here,
Yeah.
we are going to copy it and put it as our evidence for our answer. We need our quotation marks, right?
Yeah.
And to say, how do we start our evidence? Does anybody remember? What do I put right here? Starts with an A.
Quotation mark or count?
Yes, that was really good. So I have my quotation marks, right here.
Yeah.
But before that, I need to say,
According, yeah.
good job. According to the text,
Yeah.
and then we have our evidence. Adnan
Yeah.
was an EMT, but he did not volunteer. He was paid for it. He was on the track team, but he was not a star. He did play football and he did lead prayers on occasion. So that is our evidence that she lied, that she is not 100% credible because she lied. Okay? Does
Yeah.
anybody have questions about this answer, about what we just did? Anyone have questions?
No.
¿Comprensa? ¿Entiendes esto?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. What evidence does the police have? So we want to look for what is the evidence that the police think Adnan is the killer, that Adnan killed Kay. So we're going to go back to our transcript to look for the evidence. Okay. And now we're going to go to this part. It's called the case against Adnan. This is where they tell us why they think Adnan killed Kay. Okay. So
Yeah.
we're going to read this and look for what evidence does the police have? What evidence does the police have? Okay.
Okay.
So, as I read, I want you to tell me when to stop. Tell me
Okay.
when you think you see the evidence. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So, Adnan had to keep his relationship with Hay secret. The state used this against him in two ways. First, they argued he put everything on the line, his family, his relationship at the mosque, to run around with this girl, so that when she broke up with him 8 months later, he was left with nothing, and he was outraged. He couldn't take it, and he killed her. What are they saying right here? Does anybody think they understand? What does this tell us?
Oh,
So they say that he had a relationship with Hay,
Yeah.
right? What does that mean?
About secretly, like,
And it was secret, yeah. What does it mean to have a relationship with somebody?
talk to him.
You talk to them, right? It's like your boyfriend or your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like I know in Spanish it would be like novio, novia, right? How do I say boyfriend or girlfriend in Creole?
Ménage.
Menage?
Yeah, babli bobo Creole la bis.
no.
No?
Yes.
Okay.
Nila yo klamo desi.
Yeah.
So he has a relationship with Hay, right? Hay is his novia or menage, right?
Yeah.
And it is secret.
Yeah.
Then it says that she broke up with him. She broke up with him. ¿Comprendes ça?
Yeah.
Yes.
¿Entiendes
Yeah.
esto?
Yeah, complain Lewis.
Okay. So they're dating, right? And Hay breaks up with him. And they say, the police say that he was so outraged. Do we know this word, outraged?
What means?
Conectamos?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Ooh,
It's
tell me, what does
dispute.
outrage mean?
That's mean me and you are friend, and one day we got a lot time of talking, and it's not a good type of talking. We
Yeah.
dispute.
Yeah, when it's not good, right? Outraged, if we do not know it, what we can do is we're going to underline this word and we're going to copy it and we're going to do a Google search to try to understand what does this word mean. So, is arouse fierce anger, shock, or indignation. So outrage, how do I say angry in Spanish? How do you say anger? Esta palabra. If you don't know, that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to type it in Google Translate and we're going to find the answer. So we're going to angry.
Adenyen.
Say it again. And we're going to translate it to Spanish. And enfado.
Enfado.
Enfado. Y en Creole,
Kole.
That's mean call.
Kole, yeah.
okay. Do we get it in French? Anyone want French? I think Rada, right?
Kole, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, next time, I'll have one montre mon nous qu'on fait musique là, ça, you know?
Oh, e sa map di la, feb. Everything they have a lot of yung nila ko men. Bab
Okay, so they
John,
said that he was
Manis-
angry,
sa
right?
mobile phone niya.
Had anger when Kay, his girlfriend, broke up with him. That is the evidence that the police have, right? So we're gonna highlight this.
GG. Yeah, the sound volume na.
Would I?
Okay, but now we need to keep reading because there might be more evidence. Okay, so we're gonna start right here. Does everyone right? I'm gonna put everybody
Hey.
hear me, okay?
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Can everybody? So never mind. You guys can. You guys can hear me. Okay. So I'm gonna start right here. And the second way they used it, as they said, look at what a liar he is. How duplicitous. He plays the good Muslim son at home and at the mosque. But look what he was up to. Saad remembers the prosecutor's closing argument at trial. Saad said his family didn't know that he actually drank. He smoked. He was having sex. This was proof of bad character. Someone who could be a murderer. But Saad says if Adnan is guilty of anything, it's of being a normal kid with immigrant parents. So here we have our evidence, right? We know that the police say that Adnan killed Hay because she broke up with him and he got angry. Okay? So we are going to type that right here. We're going to say the police say that Adnan, They say that Hay broke up with Adnan and he got angry and he killed her. Do we all understand this? So we say that she broke up with Adnan, right? And then he got angry and he killed her. And we know that word angry now because we...
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. So now we're done with this question. We're ready to go to the next one. So the next one says, what does Adnan claim happened? Why does his testimony, what he says, have problems? So we need to figure out what is Adnan's story. What does he say happened? So we are going to look right here where it says Adnan's story.
No.
Okay? So we're going to read this and we're looking for what is his side? What is his... Remember this word claim, guys? What is a claim? When we talk about a claim, what do we mean? ¿Recuerda esto? What is claim? When we talk about it in class, what did we say it means? What is a claim? It starts with an A. Argue.
Argument.
Yes, good job. Claim is an argument. So we're looking for what is Adnan's argument? What does he say happened? Okay. And then we're also looking for why does his testimony, why does his argument have problems? Those are the two things we need to look for when we read. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to start right here. No one ever has been able to prove any shred of evidence that I had anything but friendship toward her, like love and respect for her. That's at the end of the day, man. the only thing I can ever say is, man, I had no reason to kill her. So
That's
here, what is his argument? What is Adnan arguing? Argument.
he had no reason to kill her.
Yes, good job. Thank you, Jean Monazir. So here, we can answer the first part, right? We can say, Adnan says, no, we're going to say, Adnan argues that he did not kill her, right? He says he did not do it. He is innocent.
Yeah.
Okay, now we need to figure out, why does this have a problem? What is bad about his story? So let's keep reading. We're going to highlight this. The problem is, there's that word that we're looking for. So this must be our answer. The problem is when you ask Adnan to go back and tell his version of what happened that day to refute Jay's story, everything becomes a lot mushier. So where does Adnan say he was? Well, maybe the library, but nobody testified to that at trial. Then to track practice, he does remember being at track practice one day when it was snowing, which might have been that day. The coach testified that Adnan probably was there, but he can't be 100% sure because as a rule, he did not take attendance. After school is when his memories become non-specific. Usually we did this, or we probably would have done that. So this was really long, and I think there were probably a lot of words that we don't know, right? Like, this is confusing. So here we're looking for, what is bad about Adnan's story? I want us to look at this part right here. The part where it says,
The coach.
yeah, the coach, right here. So the coach testified that Adnan probably was there, but he can't be 100% sure. So what they're trying to say is that Adnan does not remember the day that Hay was killed. He does not remember what he was doing when she got killed. So he does not have an argument, or he does not have evidence that he did not do it. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's okay. So let's look at this part that we highlighted. The coach testified, this word right here. Do we know this word? Testified, do we know that word? How do I say that in like Spanish or Creole?
Wow.
Let me see. That means témoigner.
Yeah, temue. Temue, or in Spanish, maybe, where'd it go? Testifico. And then in French, en français, témoigner.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, it's telling us, what did the coach say? So the coach said that Adnan probably was there. What does this word mean? I feel like this word's a cognate. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Probablement. In French. How about in Creole? Let's look. Probablement. Probablement. Connais ta mot?
That means something you want to do, but not in this time. But
Okay.
you have that in your brain to do.
Yeah, like it's something like you might do it or you might not do it, right?
You might do it.
And then let's just look at it in Spanish, just so we're all on the same page. Probablemente. And now I'm trying to say it with a Creole accent. Can someone say it for me in Spanish? ¿Cómo se dice esa palabra en español?
Ah,
¿Cómo se dice esa palabra en español? Probablemente.
probablemente.
Probablemente. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it means that he was probably there at track practice, but he can't be 100% sure.
Yeah.
So what does that tell us? What does this say? What does this mean?
That mean Adnan is still suspect because the coach are not sure at 100%.
I want to like high five you. G1 is here. That's so great. You're doing a great job, buddy. Yes, that means that he's still a suspect. They do not have evidence that Adnan did not kill Hay, right? They
Yes.
need evidence to prove that he did not kill her. But Adnan does not remember where he was. And that is a problem. Okay? So let's write that here. So he argues that he did not kill her. The problem is that he does not remember. Actually, no, let's do this way. The coach does not remember if Adnan was at practice or not. ¿Compras ça?
Yes.
¿Ya entiendes esto?
Mhm.
Yeah? Okay. Okay. The last question, guys, and then we are done, okay? The question says, why is Asia McLean important? Asia McLean is a person, okay? So we're going to try to figure out why is this person important?
Yeah.
Okay. So this last part right here, Asia McLean, we're going to read this, all right? We're looking for why is she important? Okay.
Yeah.
Asia wrote Adnan a letter. Dear Adnan, I hope I spelled it right. I'm not sure if you remember talking to me in the library on January 13th, the day Hae Min Lee was killed. But I remember chatting with you. She says, quote, we aren't really close friends, but I want you to look into my eyes and tell me of your innocence. If I ever find otherwise, I will hunt you down and whip your ass. Okay, friend? At the bottom, she added a little note. My boyfriend and his best friend remember seeing you there too. Why would this be important? Anyone think?
Mm, 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 mm.
Why would this be important? Do we want to? Let me see if here. I'll go ahead and talk the part that we got. Okay.
I think that is important because Asian McLean say in January 12th, the day Hae Min Lee was killed, you remember he was in the library with Adnan.
Yes, really, really good. This right here, right? This says, well, let's back up a second. We just said, right, when we were talking about Adnan's story, this part right here, we just said that Adnan does not remember where he was when Hae Min Lee was killed, right? I'm going to write that so that we're all on the same page. We said that Adnan does not remember where he was the day Hae Min Lee was killed? He does not remember. We said that that is bad because he needs evidence to prove that he did not kill her. Right?
Yeah.
Here, when Asia McLean says that she was talking with Adnan in the library on January 13th, this is the day that Hae Min Lee was killed.
Yeah.
So why is Asia McLean important? We have to answer this question over here. Why is she important?
She's important because he talk.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jean.
I think she's important because he talk about the month and the day Lee was killed.
Yeah.
Because I did not remember, and he just say again. I think that is a good part.
Yes, no, that's really good that you pulled that out. Here, right? Here we have what is called an alibi. This means that Asia McLean is evidence that Adnan did not kill Hae Min Lee. I'm gonna write that down. Asia McLean is evidence that Adnan did not kill Hae Min Lee because Adnan was with Asia in the library when Hae was killed. If Asia is telling the truth, this means that Adnan could not have killed Hae Min Lee. It is impossible because when Hae was being killed, Adnan was in the library with Asia. Do we understand that? Does that make sense? ¿Comprendes ça? ¿Entiendes eso?
Yeah.
Yeah? How about Anthony? Are you with me on that, Anthony?
Yeah.
¿Entiendes esto? Is that yay? Okay, so esto que yo digo es que Adnan, espera, es imposible que Adnan que matar a Hae, porque cuando Hae is being matar, when Hae was being killed, Adnan es con Asia in all right. Let me say that one more time. Okay, so cuando Hae being killed, matar, when she was being killed, dead, Adnan was con Asia McLean en la biblioteca. Entonces es imposible que Adnan a matar a Hae. ¿Entiendes esto? Is my Spanish okay enough?
Sí.
See? We're good? Oh, okay. So now we need to answer this last question. Why is Asia McLean important? Asia McLean is important because she is evidence that Adnan did not kill Hae Min Lee. She was in the library with Adnan when Kay was killed. Okay. Any questions about this? ¿Tienes preguntas? ¿Question? ¿Compran todo? I just combined Spanish and Creole. Tout le monde? Comprends tout le monde? Yeah?
Yes, yes.
Woo! Okay. Okay, my love. So, was this helpful? Did this help? From my question. Okay, so what we did is we just answered all of the questions for your first quiz. Okay? I am going to post this video, and I want you all to use this video to answer the first quiz. Okay? You can use this because we found the answers together. You're going to use this to either answer or fix your answers for the first quiz so that everyone will get an A. Okay? ¿Comprendes ça?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ¿entiendes esto? One with a yes on silence. Okay, I think Anthony actually might have left anyways. So I'm gonna post this. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I know that the work I've been giving you is really, really, really hard. So I want to do more classes like this so that we can do the work together. Okay, because I don't want you guys to feel like it's too difficult. Okay? Do I need to say it in Spanish or Creole? Okay, I'm gonna try. Muy connais qui travail very difficile. And well, I keep thinking in Spanish. Okay, so I know that the work is really hard. We're going to do it. Nous sommes, I can only do it in French. Nous sommes avec nous. We're gonna do it together. So that it's easier. Don't make fun of me. And in español, yo entiendo que el trabajo es mucho difícil. ¿Cómo se dice hard? Difícil? No.
Ah,
Hard, like difícil en español.
sí, difícil.
Difícil. Okay. Es mucho difícil. Entonces, nuestro trabajo juntos en el clase con esto para ayudar a todo.
Yo singito como singing me.
What? Was that Roberto?
Roberto,
Roberto?
Yeah.
Madesi,
say that again, though.
Yes, please.
Madesi,
Yo.
mwen te pwa kesyon yo men, repons yo dizon ye.
Mm-mm.
Miss,
Yes.
John,
can you show, kes miss that?
Roberto, man.
Yo, can you show me the answer again, miss, please?
Where we gonna find the video?
I'm going to put, this is a video. I recorded this whole class. Okay? I'm going to put this video on Google Classroom. So you
Okay.
can look at the video to find the answers that we wrote together.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're gonna watch the video.
Okay, miss.
Okay? All right. Does anybody have any questions for me?
That means everyone will buy Miss Long views to YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I did video while I'm go.
Everyone's gonna have A, Miss.
Everyone's gonna have an A. Woo!
Yeah, Miss, that's your promise, Miss.
What? That's my promise. If you fix it
Okay.
with what we wrote, I will give you an
That's
A.
it.
I promise. So
Now,
Roberto, for you, I know you asked me yesterday about your grade. You can use
Yeah.
video to fix your grade. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So I just want to make sure everyone is following me on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's where I'm posting all of my announcements and stuff. So
mhm.
I just put it in the chat at Miss
Okay.
Queer on Instagram. Okay?
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. I
Good
love
deal.
you guys. Anyone have a question?
No.
No questions?
No.
Okay. I love you. Have a good day. We will do this class again next week. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Probably on Monday. Does that work?
Mhm.
Monday?
Yeah. Yeah, Monday.
Okay. I love you all very much. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you soon, okay?
Okay, Miss. God bless
Miss,
you.
I'm
Okay.
just following you, Miss. Be go life.
I love you.
Love
Bye.
Bye.
you.
Ay. What is he?